Welcome back, everybody. Oh, I know I'm late with episode 2, but that's because right after I reviewed the first episode, I caught COVID. As you can see. But yeah, I caught COVID. I missed episode 2, missed episode 3, and I missed episode 4. I was out of it. I had no energy to do anything. And it took me like a week to get just leveled. And today I am. So now we're talking about episode 2. And a lot of drama's been happening with the showrunner. In my absence. It's been really, for lack of a better word, pathetic.
Like, the show's really, you like Twilight, you like Riverdale, you like that pretty people with superpowers. This is your kind of show.
You've made Robin Hood for the Riverdale and Twilight crowd and wonder why it's getting horrible reviews.
If you like hardcore Star Wars, you like Batman breaking people's face, this isn't your type of nerd show.
Man, you corny!
They were convinced this was going to be woke.
Well done.
And they've been review bombing the show. All the negative comments are all talking about being woke, pushing agendas.
And if you know how the system works, we give you what I'm saying? A few of those nods.
Then I had to calm myself and kind of look like some of these guys ain't right. Some of these guys are literally incels.
The system's and I'm waiting for an entire societal collapse, but that's another story.
We're literally incels.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's it's racist shit.
Handed the opportunity for a black woman to lead your project, write her with every negative stereotype you could think of, a directionless, thieving, deadbeat dad having slut. And not only do you lack the self-awareness to comprehend the damage you've done to your image as a half-black creator representing the hood, but also have the unmitigated gall to attack those who poke fun of the racism you perpetuate. Son, have you lost your rabbit-ass mind?
This guy
You corny!
Heels versus Babyface. And I subscribe to you.
If you're subscribed to him, then it shouldn't have been a huge shock that he hated your show. Subscription doesn't make you exempt from criticism, Swiss Miss.
The opening scenes in a construction site with shaky cam. Shaky cam, he means handheld.
Duh.
Shaky cam's like when they're doing a fight scene and you can barely see what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
Handheld is not shaky cam.
Hey, moron. Fucking moron.
And they're laughing.
You're laughing. You're laughing.
So let me talk to the ones that are actually normal guys. You look goofy.
There's not a comment in the world that can make that funnier.
Director X, what are you doing? What is going on in Hollywood? I remember when they made something trash, they would just admit it, apologize, and move the fuck on.
If there's anybody watching this, let's say loved Batman Forever and went into Batman and Robin with great anticipation, if I disappointed them in any way, then I really want to apologize because it wasn't my intention. My intention was just to entertain them.
They've been review bombing the show. Racist shit. Some of these guys are literally incels.
But now it's like, oh, you don't like what I made? You're a racist. You're a phobe. You're this. It's embarrassing. I only have one life to live, and I'm gonna live it reviewing Robin Hood. So let's just get to it. Oh, God, there it is again. It's just like that song from Halloween 3. 8 more days till Halloween, Halloween. Like, only an evil cult with a world takeover plot could create something that annoying. The best actors for the job, ladies and gentlemen.
How many times do I have to tell you when parties end, you go home?
Party? Like, there was only 4 of you. Robin Leach, Little John the Cuck, and a fat guy who thinks he's going to become part of a supercomputer. That's not a party. Like, that's the opposite of a party. Well, what the hell even is that picture in the background? What is that?
Morning.
We didn't.
Steal John Prince's car and make a music video out of it.
Technically, y'all banging would have been a much worse life decision.
Guys like Prince don't forgive and forget.
But how's he supposed to catch us without his car?
I'm sure a billionaire has more than one car. Shit, he could have Lear jets. You don't know. He's a billionaire.
Gotta go change and check on my mom.
One company?
Family only. You're gonna be here when I get back?
Nowhere else to be.
Don't say that. She already doesn't respect you. I have nothing else going on in my life but you. Don't say that! Don't say that! You don't make men look more sensitive when you cut off their balls like that. They just look like they got their balls cut off.
We found your car right where we thought. Sure would.
Yeah. You knew that the last episode when these rappers were rapping in front of their apartment complex in Sherwood. So naturally, you found the car in Sherwood. Why you needed a drone and a guy wearing a tactical outfit to find this information out?
Pull up in these mess that way, babe.
Hey, you know what? If this was an American production, they could get like a Red Robin endorsement.
Robin, take her home.
Mom, I'm staying.
You've been squeezing my spine for the past 3 hours. You need to go.
People hate you, you know that.
Is that how you start every conversation?
It's the price of success. You see what you've earned, and then instead of putting in the work, they decide to take what's yours.
I mean, like, you know, that's valid. That's a valid point, though.
How long until the new car is delivered?
It's the principle of the thing.
Why is she even questioning this? I mean, you're like, oh, well, you're going to get a new car. Like, would that be your mentality in the situation? You've been ride or die with this dude since episode 1. Like, stop playing. Unless they're trying to set up, I don't know, some kind of betrayal subplot.
The car was wiped clean. The video the hood posted can't be traced. And even if one of them was kind enough to bleed on your floor, unless they have a record, we're nowhere.
You're telling me his car did not have any surveillance cameras? Like no dash cams? And like I said, the low jack, so you can trace every location that they were at that night? Like, I don't know, that garage that Cinnamon Felicia works at? Oh, I hate this show.
Tressie Loxley.
She's a leader. She has influence.
I mean, I know I'm a cop and you're a billionaire, but we're not leaders. This is this random lady who eats eggs that were raised in a closet. She is the real capo of Sherwood.
Care to explain how the intruders used your key card to access the parking garage, Chet?
I got the doorman and make me a few dozen. You end up at some girl's place and boom, you gotta bail before things get verbal.
Why do you need several cards for that? It's not like he's giving them out to girls so they could come to his crib. He's talking about being at another chick's crib and then leaving. Like, why do you need multiple cards for that?
Are you out of your mind?
This is the last one, Chet. You lose this and you are out for good. You got it?
You're playing evil villain music while he is rightfully chastising his son for being a reckless idiot. I mean, yeah, you're just letting any old idiot from off the street have cards to a billionaire's building. I'd be mad too. But no, he's evil because he believes in discipline and basic human intelligence.
Whoa.
Are there like freshly lit candles over here next to a bunch of very flammable flowers? Yeah, we could have sent that to the hospital in like a very much safer environment where people are around to keep things nice and non-flammable.
I didn't know you were back.
David. Hey, go on. Have a little fun. I'll see you later.
Yeah, have fun with your own little designated cuck and get those fucking candles out of the hallway.
Black Star, you 500.
No.
Not even 1K.
No, we were spending it to cop amps.
Bro, amps are an investment for the group.
Every time they speak, these two characters, I'm just like, what are they saying? They're so unnatural as actors that you can't really understand their dialogue. You have to like, you cease to listen to what they're saying because it's just nothing but chickens clucking. Shut up! And because the dialogue is trash.
No, we're not spending a dime of that on ourselves.
Robin, we earned that. Bullshit.
We teefed it to help my mom, not to mess around.
Okay, well, lots of people need help. We should buy food for the community kitchen.
Yeah, your priority was you first before the community. We could buy an amp and get like an assistant, and then the hungry community was like dead last. They're heroes. They're protagonists. We love them.
The community center is struggling.
Yeah, it's struggling. It's struggling. As I was starting to cough, the water went down the wrong pipe and it hurt like hell. Jesus Christ.
Are y'all crazy?
Not safe to spend all that money right now anyway.
Then you shouldn't have paid for your mother's bail either. I'm just saying.
Y'all have a line right there?
Food, drinks, barbecue pits.
Bouncy Castle?
Bouncy Castle? Oh my god, he's terrible. Oh, special love interest delivery. Detective Ginger Minge. Oh, helmet guy. He's such a... I'm beginning to think he's one of those special case police officers. He's one of them honorary dudes. That helmet is not for what you think it is.
You know why I'm here, Sherwood. I want the criminals known as the Hood. They step forward, I go away.
Oh, if it isn't the consequences of their actions. Like I said, this is not realistic. At all. At all. Unless the cops are completely cucked. Plus, I'm pretty sure vandalizing a cop car is a criminal offense. So...
What's a lawyer like you doing in a place like this?
Trolling for criminal puss. Sorry.
Jalapeno and pineapple on the same pizza?
Best. Your tongue is gonna thank me.
And don't say things like that.
Kinda cute how you got no game.
It's good to know that I can feel superior over you. Just like her sister.
Hands up, kids.
Don't.
No, don't. Like, what did you think he was gonna do? Throw his falafel at him or whatever the fuck that is?
I can't do nothing from here. Beast is all over the building.
Like, yeah, this is all you guys' fault. If you would just use the brain cell. Or at least use another location to film your fucking music video. Your neighbors would have been fine. But you're so fucking selfish and up your own asses.
You know Tressie Loxley?
Everyone in Sherwood knows Tressie and what you did to her.
We mean you. She didn't pull that trigger. Oh, but like, right, all cops are the same, right? When one does something bad, they're all bad. Because that's how that works.
We'll finish this later.
Are you kidding me? She's just like, maybe they won't see me. You fucking idiot. Well, you know what? Who's a bigger idiot? The chick just barely hiding behind, like, the wall in the kitchen, or the ginger minge cop who does not thoroughly check the entire apartment? And considering that the hood is several different people, at least like 4 or 5, you think you would suspect this chick a little bit more. She's a little too snarky towards you and a little too hostile. I mean, granted, a lot of people are, unrealistically, but she's just like a little bit too like Marvel movie.
So where were you? Around 10 p.m.?
Here, curled up with a good book.
She's trying too hard. I would immediately think she's one of the hood. But she's kind of like, oh, we'll do this later. Like, no, do it now.
Yo, 6 up.
Yeah, that's bullshit. One of them would have heard you. Our hero running half-heartedly in her fucking PJs. And I'm pretty sure they would have the back door of the apartment complex covered. You would completely dot your I's and cross your T's in this situation. If you're looking for a criminal organization.
The sheriff's here because of what we did.
Half those people are too old anyways to be in the hood.
I was gonna say this in the last video, but yeah, they should definitely have the age range of the hood narrowed down to at least 18 to 30, because an old head would not participate in such garbage music.
Maybe we should call the news. If people knew what they
The
were...
media works for them.
Oh, really? It's like the person who wrote this has been fucking asleep.
Guys, this is my fault. I brought the sheriff here.
Yep, 100%. You're a fucking moron. This is supposed to make her look, I guess, noble. But what about the rest of our heroes who messed up and got these people implicated in the crime? They should all be blaming themselves. Y'all all filmed that video in front of the building. You all participated in stealing that car. You all did your dirt. You all have the share of the blame.
I mean, if the sheriff is looking at everyone, that means she isn't sure about anyone, right?
She's definitely sure about ROBYN. And I'm pretty sure she has her suspicions about Cinnamon Felicia.
You're gonna hate this next part.
You're gonna have to do more boyfriend shit for me while receiving nothing in return.
She wouldn't rub shit.
That's right. You wanted me? Here I am.
Oh, God. Yeah, it's so badass. I stole from a billionaire, implicated an entire neighborhood, and just waltzed in when I decided to. Such heroic shit. Hello? Psychotic billionaire.
Would you like a chocolate?
A chocolate for my chocolate. Cocoa for my cocoa goddess. Yas queen?
You can't feel anything at all?
Touch me, and neither will you.
And you don't even carry a gun. These are empty threats. Why should he even care?
I would like to offer you $1 million.
Just $1 million? That's it? You know, there's a thing called inflation right now, right? I'm gonna need at least 24 more million.
Single mother taking on a billionaire in her spare time. You're struggling.
Struggling?
Access to specialists, an accessible home, full scholarships for both of your daughters. I can help you walk again, Tressie.
If I let you have Sherwood.
I mean, well, it doesn't really belong to you either. You just live there.
I know the worst part about being paralyzed
is that I can't do all the single ladies dance anymore.
You're turning me down.
You're a billionaire and that's just $1 million. You damn right I'm turning you down. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, I'm not with her cause because it's a terribly written show. But if like a billionaire threatened me over anything, they'd have to pay my bills forever.
Sherwood doesn't belong to you. It's mine.
So move in. We take all kinds.
Except white people.
It's dangerous work, isn't it? Out on a bike, rain or shine. Keeps me fit. You should try it.
What kind of jab was that? I can understand if she was fat, but she isn't. It's petty, yeah, but it doesn't make any sense.
His daddy got him the job. One time he told me my ass would look better in a pencil skirt.
He said, what? Where's this guy's office? Let me go talk to him real quick.
Dollar Store Static Shock is flirting with a shrunken head doll. Is Canada short of actors who can act and are good looking?
You think looking for a rapper in Sherwood is gonna help you? Kids here can spit rhymes before they can even walk.
It will help me because the type of rap music that you make would only be relegated to your age group. Dummy. You're not gonna hear someone Snoop Dogg's age making the type of bullshit you do. And plus, yeah, it would be someone of an age who's old enough to take down a billionaire and a police officer.
Inu no Kiketsuki is
objectively the best anime.
How many seasons are we talking about?
only 7. We should binge it.
Like, look, show, it's bad enough that you're talking about anime. Like, binging anime. But in reference to this show, just, like I said, once again, it just sounds like chicken scratch. What are you saying? Say something that sounds naturalistic, like something that real people would say.
Talk which one?
Server 506, drive 86 should cover the park.
Right here, right as we turn the corner.
You know, Sherwood used to be my beat. Drugs, domestics, homicides more than once.
Sherwood's not like that anymore. Not since we lost Lionheart.
So the guy who's protecting the neighborhood and kept it from being crime-riddled, since he died, the crime just disappeared? Huh? Because I'm pretty sure once the hero of the town leaves, that's when more crime comes in. So that doesn't even make sense. Seems like he was doing more harm than good, but okay.
If this place is such a paradise, why does your sister say you want to leave?
Yeah, it almost like it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
You and Robyn seemed pretty close last night.
We're just friends.
Tell her how you feel. Express your emotions.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help. Robyn's a thought. She is the sheriff of Thottingham. Telling her your feelings ain't gonna mean a fucking thing.
Facial ID confirms it. It's her.
So? Are you gonna get out of my crib or what?
Are you gonna get out of my crib or what?
My mind is strong.
And my cholesterol is high. Nigga, what the fuck are you doing?
Everything's okay. Everything's look. Novocaine?
It's not Novocaine, it's the diabetes.
This is getting way too
Real?
messy.
It's like when they oversauced your wings at a Wingstop.
Don't move!
Oh, God. You remember when characters used to be good? It is so gay. What is that running? Yeah, you run like a girl. I mean, isn't she supposed to be, like, athletic? You think she'd run better than that?
Okay, 2 suspects, balcony, going to ground level.
He is somebody's slow cousin. Why is the microphone up to your nose, my dude? Oh, he sucks.
Outside, now!
Outside now, like you should already have people patrolling the front area. And these motherfuckers, we just easily left the apartment complex with a neon rope. Why did you drag his big ass around with you?
This was a terrible idea.
The lead of the hood is definitely a girl because she doesn't bind her boobs. And let's be honest, she runs like a fucking girl.
Just pull the fucking trigger.
You pull the fucking trigger. What? You just shoot him. Boom. You're disgusting.
You just pull the fucking trigger.
Y'all supposed to be corrupt, right? Y'all shot an unarmed chick the first episode. These motherfuckers have actively committed crimes. They robbed a billionaire and attacked him in his own home. I mean, y'all are kind of justified in shooting him in the kneecaps. Something. Anything. Just shoot these losers! Oh no, we've been bested by drones! Just shoot at them. Like, what the fuck? Don't y'all have batons or some shit? Just swing at them. This doesn't really make the townspeople look good. When they had y'all lined up against the wall, you weren't saying a fucking thing. Oh, now I'm 20 feet up away from you. Now I'm just gonna throw eggs at you like a little bitch. It's inconsistent. It doesn't make any sense. Either they're afraid of these motherfuckers or they're not. Make up your mind.
Tuck, do you mind?
Oh, sorry.
Nigga, I attacked cops with drones for you, despite my better judgment. Clean up your own fucking house. Shut up.
Coming through.
Pineapple?
And jalapenos.
Like, what kind of fucking douchebag just decides for the group that they're gonna get pineapple on pizza? You're an asshole. I would fight anyone who did that shit to me.
Total was $60, by the way.
Do you have a crypto wallet?
Do you have money?
With the lost drones.
It's just me. It's just me watching this shit every week. That's the look.
The Hood think they beat me. I'm just getting started.
Next time I'll corner them and not shoot them again. Because despite being a horribly corrupt, violent sociopath, I'm just not going to exhibit those traits when it's necessary. Anyway, yeah, that's episode 2. Ugh. Well, in the first episode, they implicated the entire town in their crime. And of course, the corrupt cops end up housing the entire apartment complex because of something they did. But yeah, didn't I say that would happen? Didn't I say it? I'll give Director X this, that actually did happen, even though it was terrible and it didn't go anywhere. It's still in there, and they do soft acknowledge that it was their fault. Well, no, Robyn acknowledged it was her fault. The rest of them were kind of like, yeah, it's kind of your fault. Our heroes, everybody! And it doesn't really make her look noble because it's like, why didn't you just not do that in the first place? Why didn't you think for a minute? And like, you know what? This town doesn't deserve the heat that we're bringing onto them. So why don't we just not film the rap video? Why don't we just not act like douchebags? Like, stealing from the billionaire, okay, fine. But like, there should be some secret place away from your hideouts and away from your neighbors where you can do your little criminal business. But no, they're just like selfish, entitled idiots. Well, you're not noble for fucking something up and be like, you know what, man, I really fucked that up. And then not really doing anything to fix it. You kind of just turn yourself in for like 5 minutes. You insulted the cop and you acted like a jackass. It's not like you really pleaded with them like, look, I'm the leader of the Hood, but I'm not giving up anybody else. But she doesn't do that. She's just kind of like, oh, you're fat, even though you're not fat. You'd think that there would be some like heavy interrogation between Ginger Minge and Robyn, but there wasn't. That was trash. That was some bullshit. I hate this show. I really do. It's not a good show. And the fact that Director X is actually throwing tantrums over this, I'd be throwing everybody including myself under the bus if this was the type of shit that I was making. Like, yeah, you know what? Y'all are right. This is terrible. I'm admitting right here and right now that what I made was garbage, but I needed the check. I'm very sorry for inflicting this onto Canada and all the people in every other region who's watching the show. I'm very, very sorry. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Ugh. I feel like I'm gonna get the coof all over again just from watching this shit. To be honest, it's so cancerous. Goodbye, guys. I'm about to go cough up a lung. See ya.